at 5, another Georgia man has learned his punishment for taking part in the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol building.
The judge crediting him with accepting responsibility. Verdon Andrew Nally of Buford will be on probation for the next 2 years and must also do 60 hours of community service. He pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge for entering the Capitol, saying he made a mistake and wants to move on. During today's sentencing, the judge said it seemed like Nally was swept up in the events of the day, but did not take part in attacking officers or damaging the building. Now, Nally is one of about 24 Georgians charged in connection with the Capitol riot. At least 9 have entered guilty pleas for their roles. Joe Hankey has details of the guilty plea one defendant entered this week and where some of the other cases stand.
On Wednesday, this guilty plea was entered in federal court for 24-year-old Benjamin Torrey. Torrey's guilty plea describes him attending the Stop the Steal rally on January 6th, and he later climbed through one of the broken windows and entered the Capitol. Torrey walked through a lounge for the spouses of senators and Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley's office. He took pictures, commented how wild the event was, and later left after 15 minutes inside the Capitol. In his plea deal, Torrey admitted to illegally entering the Capitol building. Court records show he faces up to 6 months in prison and a fine of up to $5,000. Torrey is now the 9th person with ties to Georgia to enter a guilty plea. Cleveland Meredith Jr. was sentenced to 28 months in prison, and Devlin Thompson was sentenced to 46 months in prison. Meanwhile, the first 2 Georgians to face jurors could be Jack Whitten of Henry County and Brian Ulrich of Effingham County in South Georgia. Whitten and co-defendants from other states allegedly attacked a D.C. Metro police officer. Whitten has a trial date now scheduled for November. Prosecutors have charged Ulrich with sedition and linked him to the far-right militia group, the Oath Keepers. Ulrich has a trial date scheduled for July.